everyone, it's FashionistaSims, and of course, happy Pride Month. This is one of the, I think it's the second sim I've ever made, back in 2019. I don't know, there may be some of you that stuck with me for all these 5.5 years that maybe remember Sierra. I had kind of a shorter Let's Play with her. Loved her. Always have loved her. I was going to give her a makeover. She is Pan. At the time I made her, I didn't really think about any things like that. And when I made her in her Let's Play, she was not romantically involved with anyone. It was just a criminal. She was a criminal. That's just the way it was. Sierra's a vigilante. She takes up for those that are in need and have a bad time, that someone's doing something wrong to someone or whatever. I changed her aspirations and stuff a little bit since we have the new one. She's now the Secret of Secrets. She is dastardly because, by God, she's a badass. She's self-assured, and she is a klepto. She has stolen. She's a thief. But she's also nosy as hell, because she sticks her nose into everybody else's business that she thinks she should be sticking her nose into. I'm going to revamp Sierra as part of Pride Month because she is Pan. When I thought of Sierra, after I learned of... After this came into play and I haven't used her, I always consider her Pan, because Sierra doesn't care if you're male, female, or if you consider yourself, whatever. She doesn't care. She just, if she ever falls in love, she just wants it to be love. She wants them to love her and her to love them. As far as the outside package goes, and the sexual part of it, as far as boobs or whatever you want to say, she doesn't give a shit. She doesn't care. She would date anyone that she fell in love with, in other words. That's what I'm trying to say. Well, I'm going to go ahead. I love her face. I'm not going to change her face. I love the way she looks as far. I may change her eyebrows, I'm not sure, and her hair. Her eyebrows are kind of really, really thin. I want her to still be herself, but I want to just kind of give her a little bit of a makeover as part of Pride Month. I think those look good on her. But the face is staying the same. But Sierra comes from a very, very, very rough background. Well, this hair's still in here. I'm surprised, Nicole. This hair's still here.
Yeah.
And when I first made her on the video, actually someone commented that they thought she looked like Blake Lively. And we just looked up a picture, and she does favor her quite a bit. I don't know about to go with the curlier hair or not. But anyway, Sierra had a really, really, really bad upbringing. Her mother was a prostitute. She was a whore. And Sierra had to grow up with all that stuff going on. Her mom was a drug user. She drank. Sierra had a hard time dealing with all of the Johns that came in to the house, because her mom did it out of their own home. And she's had a hard life. She's had a really bad upbringing. And she decided a long time ago that she was not going to be anything like her mother. Nothing like her. Yeah, she had to steal and stuff when when she was younger. She's only 21 now. She's grown up now. And she's learned a lot since she's grown up. She's learned that, she had to steal to get food, and she had to steal to get the necessities of the house, because her mom was always so messed up and always in the bed with someone, and she didn't care if Sierra had food. She didn't care if Sierra had anything. Sierra had a really good friend of hers, April Showers. April's a drag queen. And, of course, in the neighborhood they lived in, there was a lot of drag queens. There was a lot of hookers, and there was prostitutes. There was just a lot of drug dealers and just really bad crime and everything going on there. April took a young Sierra under her wing, and she was just probably At the time, I would say probably in her probably mid-teens when she met Sierra, maybe 15. April had a bad life herself, but April took care of herself. She did drag shows and stuff. And she never did anything that, was illegal. She always did the right stuff. So she was trying to bring Sierra up. Well, of course, April couldn't be in her life all the time. And so Sierra ran into bad things. She did bad things. But like I said, she was just trying to live and survive because her mom didn't do anything for her but just make her life miserable. When Sierra turned 16, on a drunken rage, her mother told her that she had never loved her. She didn't care anything about her. She was hoping that when she got too old, Sierra would take over and make the money for the family and do the same thing she was doing. Well, Sierra, oh hell no. Sierra wasn't going to become a hooker. There's no way she was going to become that. And she flat told her mom that was never going to happen. She was not ever going to become a hooker. And so her mom spits out that, well, you know what? You have a brother. She said, huh? She has a brother? Yeah, he's 2 years old and she gave him up for adoption. Sierra demanded to know her brother's name. She wanted to find him. Well, her mother knew that the family didn't change his name. So her brother's name was Jin Lee. He's part Korean. So Sierra set out to try to find her brother. And she dug around. She finally found him in another really nice neighborhood with a nice couple that had adopted him. She told everyone who she was, as far as his parents that adopted him, who she was. And her parents set up a time that maybe she could talk to him and meet him, I mean. But first they wanted to go, he was 18 at the time. He was 2 years older than her. So they wanted to make sure that he felt comfortable enough to meet her. Well, whenever his parents told him about his sister, he was ecstatic. He wanted to meet her so bad it was ridiculous. So, that looks like a bleached blonde hair. I don't really want that because she's not bleach. I'm trying hard to find a hair that looks good on her. I don't want anything really too long. But anyway, they met and they got along, I mean, amazingly. And Jen had always been really, really big in martial arts and stuff. That's how he controlled his temper and all that stuff. Because, God, her mother had an awful temper, let me tell you. It would just be rages, just rages and rages. So he had found that he could deal with it by doing that. And he was really good at it. And he wanted her to channel her anger. And everything that she was going through. So, secretly he started teaching her martial arts. And she got really, really good at it like he was. So, that's how she's able to do what she can do. And I think this hair looks good on her. What do you think?
I agree.
I haven't thought about maybe a nose piercing or anything. But she is going to be in my Slumlord Millionaire Let's Play. And I think once it's done, I'm going to use her in another Let's Play of her own. I think I'm going to bring her back. Yeah, she needs a nose piercing. I think it looks really, really good on her. I don't really want to change her looks. I'm just going to change her outfits mostly. I want to give her a fresh makeover. Because God knows, I don't even know what she's even wearing anymore.
Some things have gotten removed.
I'm sure they have. I don't think, and I didn't even notice, but her heels are going through her pants. Alright, let's see what you want to wear, Sierra. You're not really the... what does she want to wear? Oh yeah, did I give her tattoos?
Or you may have never removed it.
I don't know if she had them or not. I don't think I gave her tattoos.
Remember when Clem had a tattoo? You never removed the tattoos.
I just didn't know, I guess. I don't know what to put on her. No, I ain't gonna look over that net, is it? Let me see. Erica should use some pants. Well, not see-through ones. Good lord. Eh. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I have really bad allergies. Yeah, I just wanted solid black. There we go. What do you think about this outfit on? I think it was good.
It does.
And, you know, she's going to be kicking ass anyway, so yeah, let's just do it. Maybe a necklace? Maybe. I think it looks good. Maybe this one. Good lord. But anyway, I did change her makeup a little bit. Because I had really, really, really dark red blush on her. God knows what I was thinking back when I made her on that. I don't know about the red stuff on the shoes. Let's see what else we can find. Goodness gracious. Oh my god. There, that's better. Those are some monster shoes, I have to say. I don't want to go into too much detail. I'm going to fix the rest of her outfits. I would say probably off camera. But look for Sierra in Slumlord Millionaire. And then a little bit ways down the road after I'm finished with that, you will find her in her own Let's Play. I'm not going to say what it is because I don't want to divulge anything until I get ready to do it. But thank you so much, everyone. And what do we say? Goodbye, everybody. Hell yeah.